Hi, welcome back. We're crafting today. We left off doing a autumn display. Now you can fill in this area. You could start with a different color base, as I showed you in the previous video. You know, use your imagination, paint them however you like them. And this was just an oak leaf that we used a dollar store decoration as a template. And once it's dry, we'll probably do something with the leaves on the back. And then you'll have both sides. I showed you also in the previous video that you can hang it on fishing line and a hook, eye hook, and it can blow in the wind on your deck or in a tree. This one has a gloss protectant that'll protect it against rain and snow. I usually don't leave them outside during the winter though. What else? We talked about the gesso on the discs so that it would absorb into the wood and not your paint. And today we're going to talk about cutting some templates. So I just happened to do a Sasquatch. It's a little bit intricate. I'm going to cut it as best I can. I usually use a little thicker paper, but I couldn't find any this time, so this is just thin, regular printer paper. And you can find anything online that you think you want to paint or draw, and just put the paper up against the screen, and then take a pencil and do the outline. And then you've got a template. The cutting is probably the trickiest part. That's where a Cricut would come in handy. Everybody knows what Cricut is. Almost done. I guess I could have already had one ready, but I wanted to do it in real time to show you that. It's not as hard as you might think or time consuming. And this is going to be just a simple silhouette. Okay, so there we have it. And then I try not to wreck this part too much because we're going to use this part eventually too. It'll be like the reverse picture, or you could do it like a shadow or a shade. So we'll just put that aside. Also did one a bit bigger with a mountain scene. Not sure if we'll get to that today. Now here we are. I've got a black disc. Now, I do have a bit of a moon here that I haven't painted yet. I'm wondering if I want him walking away from the moon. So I might turn him around and put him that way. Okay, so for this one I'm going to do a bit of white and a bit of silver. Got my little mini palette. Just paint, regular little crafting paint, deco art from dollar stores. Bit of white, doesn't take much. And silver. And we'll decided where we're placing it. And I want a bit of a wider, maybe that one. Let's see. Yeah, it should be just weight, not anything else on it. Okay, we've got my favorite brushes clean. We've got some other brushes here. Flip my dab pad there. Okay, let's start. I think I'm going to just round off his head slightly. It looks like a... Okay, that's a little better. And we're going to start with the moon. And that's my practice over there. So a bit of silver, bit of white. And full moon rising. Alright, a little more silver, give it that shimmer. Okay, now we're going to go to our stencil. I think at this point I'm going to use more silver than anything. I'm just wiping away. It's almost like he's been caught in the moonlight. Good. Very slight glimmer. Oh man. Let's lift it. That turned out pretty good. And that's that. It's that easy. Put a hook in there, you can hang it, you can sit it. And I see the tea is ready. So let's have a cup of tea. And set that aside. That turned out quite well. Where can you sit this? Put this where you can sit it. There we go. Now, some other ones I've done are stencils I made, and it's let's pull out something you can see also have this stencil, which I've used before, and it's turned out really nice. Now I think we could also incorporate this if we wanted. Something like that. That was pretty good actually. Could even move this up some more. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's a good idea. Now it's left this space, which is fine. You don't need to fill everything in. But if you wanted, you could, you know, if you're giving this a gift or something, you could write something. Or let's say it's Christmas and you want to put Merry Christmas. Or it's the hunter in your family and you put their name here. Or something to that. Whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your art. And then we have the bear. I have lots of bears that I've cut out over the years. And you can have him going either way. And you could have him in his own shadow, one in, one out. And these are done quite simply as well, just like I did the Sasquatch. You're either going to paint the inside of it, like that, or you're going to paint the outside of it by pulling away the paint like the Sasquatch, and then it'll turn out like that. You pull the paint away. So it's up to you how you use your stencils. You make them, you decide, and they're not very hard to make. I really like that one though, it's given a nice, and on that green background too, it's very natural. This here you can see I used at Christmas time, same stencil. I did the deer red and the trees green and the moon gold. So whatever you decide you want to do, you know, this could be down here. And it could be, you know, something, you know, however you want to do it. Maybe you've got a hankering for the hairy man, and we want to put him in there too, so we'll put him right there. It's bent a bit from the moisture of the paint, you know. It's actually a really nice picture. And a few other things I wanted to show you. These are also from the Dollarama. They come in all kinds of leaves. I like to paint them orange, give them to friends. They hang them from their windshields in their cars. These hooks too, to be able to hang the wooden discs. Dollarama, tags, that sort of thing. So use your imagination, go into the dollar store, into the craft area, get off your device, get something in front of you that you can draw or paint, and you don't have to be good at any of it, just have fun with it. Good tea. And I think that's it for today, showing you how to make your own stencils and use them. And on the next episode we will do a little more painting, more discs, and probably get into doing some beadwork as well. Okay, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.